What comes to your mind when you hear the word introvert? According to psychologist Jonathan Cheek, who teaches personality psychology at Wellesley College, there isn't just one way to be an introvert. He argues rather there are 4 shades of introversion: social, thinking, anxious, and restrained. And many introverts are a mix of all 4 types, rather than demonstrating one type over the others. The uniting principle of all 4 kinds is, of course, a tendency to turn inward rather than outward. But beyond that, it gets more complicated. So today, I'm gonna give you a brief description of each type. But before that, the intro. What's up everybody, Tanvir Ahmed here. Welcome back to another video. And the first type that we're gonna talk about is the social introvert. Social introversion is the typical definition of introversion. You prefer to socialize with small groups instead of large ones. Or sometimes it's a preference for no group at all. Solitude is often preferable for those who score high on social introversion. They prefer to stay home with a book or a computer, or to stick to small gatherings with close friends, as opposed to attending large parties with many strangers. But it's different from shyness, in that there is no anxiety driving the preference for small groups or solitude. The second type of introvert is the thinking introvert. Are you often deep in your thoughts, wondering about life and analyzing yourself? As a thinking introvert, you don't avert social situations and you don't mind the presence of other people. Instead, this style of introversion just means a person who tends to be introspective, thoughtful, and self-reflective. You're capable of getting lost in an internal fantasy world, but it's not in a neurotic way. It's in an imaginative and creative way. Sounds nice. The third type of introvert is the anxious introvert. Unlike social introverts, anxious introverts may seek out solitude because they feel awkward or self-conscious around other people, because they're not very confident in their own social skills. And often, their anxiety doesn't fade even when they're all alone. This kind of introversion is defined by a tendency to ruminate, to turn over and over in their minds the things that might or could or already have gone terribly wrong. The fourth type of introvert is the restrained introvert. You could also just call this reserved. Restrained introverts prefer to think before they act or speak. They also might take a while to get going. They can't, for instance, wake up and immediately spring into action. Hence, they tend to shy away from spontaneous situations and are very careful when making decisions. That's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got something out of it. I hope you liked it. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already for more quality content like this. And I will see you in the next one.